Yachi Agradaa kotum no. You were fully in support. You went there to support Agradaa. Now, Mwaku ewie nyame ya adom the court issue number. But I didn't quite wonder how me say. Na Agradaa ka bibi say, or say me nku biem. Or say me nku biem, mo say me nku. I want to know that if it is true, say mo ena mo ka chen so onku ana why say no cancer asem no.
That thing woho, it was a strategy that Mameno used to. Yeah. She used a very big strategy on how do we call it? The mind of Ghanaians. She is obia or per se all the time. Only in emotions, grow. She is someone, she always wants to be like, she is smart. From time or what your friend is saying, cells, anytime Opieba Bontini, we were all the time talking to her. All the time, how do we call it? Advising and also supporting her for all that she went through in cells for 41 days in cell, and also coming out wasn't easy. All of a sudden, I know what phones, so only your telephone numbers and everything, even including the family members, the workers. Most of them have our telephone numbers. Just one day, all we saw, they saying to the social media, so saying to say uncle and say on Beko, and I'm like, what is going on here? I was surprised to hear that on how do we call it, social media for the first time. I was very, very surprised. So I'm like, the first thing I have to do is call Amankrado, ask Amankrado, in some my community social media, so I see uncle and I see on Beko. It's surprising. And Amankrado so like, it's also shocked. If you say, Obi and can't tell the so who told you to come and fight somebody's fight for her? At the crack and she knew saying to no Sadiano Pena, a say or can't. Your friend is saying, Obenya sympathy, a free improve of that seminal yadia or can't, like she will get the attention from the other people, because it got to a time it became like two camps fighting each other. Camp for Agradaa and one camp for also Owusu Bempah. So it's like she wanted to get the attention of Owusu Bempah people on her side by using us as a sacrificial lamb. So that woman only sacrificed us to gain her own, how do we call it? I will not say selfish needs, but at that time maybe for her own selfish gain. If you say you cannot be with people, all of a sudden nothing happens, and then you come on social media saying, you know, and I'm saying and I'm moving my time and I'm moving. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Until, you know, basically nobody asks her to fight for anybody. Nobody asks her to come and do a live to support anybody. And she's a grown-up woman. Mami Penimua Mabebre say, how can I tell you to come and fight somebody? Nobody can do that. So it was me, I say it saying to know it's just a mind game this woman has, and she's just playing with people's mind and people's feeling on the social media.
At the end, and a ma, a friend is saying, a ma who saw camera, and at the end, a ma Amankrado who saw camera, and a reply, you know. I just want to know that point.
Okay. So basically, since Mamino Free, a friend is saying, cells nearby, you know, after her 42 days in cell, she came out saying, you know, on person or Bekunto Kwedium or new beer, any problem here. And that was a perfect thing that she did. That she doesn't want to fight anybody. She doesn't want to have a problem with anybody. All the people she used to fight with, she's okay with everybody, and everybody is okay. But it got to a time,
beautiful,
all the time, or better social media, and I quite remember years back, and I said months back, this same person claiming, saying, you know, their friend is saying, on your being asem, and as one person of a profile, months back, that this woman comes on social media to fight, to insult people. This same as me and Amankrado. Sometimes we call her on phone, we tell her, this fight you are taking on social media all the time, it will not help you. And wow. Inti bomodia say inti no be so. Leave everything die bibia maye. Obiba social media so krampo na obeka wa asem. Na ebia opese will reply na. We are there. We will do all the work for you. So don't be coming on social media. But yene maamene kasa na ya advice na ube hu ani say nti no watching camera is in any the live video didn't grow pattern. We are not in Ghana. Sometimes if viewers will cast their mind back and recollect some of her actions on her live video or your live video, we call him to call her live video. Your friend, your cattle, you will send to the air corner. We will be calling her phone and saying, phone now or kitano, and one or the live video, only any other phone. So we will be calling to just to distract her attention. And then she will rather bring her anger on us, be fighting and insulting us.
Okay.
It's your car saying to no uncle. It was a good idea. We all thank God. Or she's saying, no be any problem, and even will even makes us to be at peace. If say all the time we be saying to you be our problem, camera, we have to defend her in some way and all that. So we were in our one corner. Nobody was talking. Nobody was saying anything. We were all minding our business. But it got to a point in time. I will say won't come to you. Ube saw camera now over to social media as well. Yay, we're down for 4. Bloggers are only here now. You don't have any issue with any of us. But obey live video on Boyedi, Ubehuna or praise the other people, which from Owusu Bempah. Ubehuna or Bomomudi, no praise Omo. Yendi on Boyedi, and but that thing has nothing to do with that. It said, and yes, I don't know me, it will do anything to me. Nobody do one Bobby do. I'm where I am, I'm doing my own way. At the end of the day, I feed myself. So me, I don't see those things. So it's got to a time on social media. Everybody, all the followers, some of the bloggers were like, woman, you don't do that. People came out to advise her, saying, you know, what you are doing, you are creating a very big problem for your own, how do we call it, self, and also for your followers and for your even your ministry, because you cannot come out claiming you don't want to fight, but at the same time when you come on social media you praise your enemies and then leave your, how do you call it, your loved ones as if they have done something wrong to you. That is where some people put camera on them to just advise her. A bit to say Nana Kwame and in Israel Dockers. They were all like, dear, oh, you know, it's never done anywhere. Also, one person on you be a beco, one person on you be a near sema. It's either say Oba, Obebo, Obiedi, even with your enemies, to praise them and answer to greet them. But you praise your enemies and leave your followers. Just advise any, if anything, followers, any viewers, advice our man, and then he started attacking people personally, attacking them one after the other. And that is how come Okodidi, if anything, Nana Kwame attempt, and Nana Kwame is someone I love so much. On in Israel, Into me sorry I'm a me who saying to know mamina did na kwame atem no. I got so pissed off.
Yeah, I'll come on that side.
Indeed, that is how it started.
Yes,
This fight.
dear my
And the
heart.
fight took a different level altogether on this social media.
Why do you think say Agradaa was praising her enemies and then disgracing the bloggers Nankasa no?
Yeah, a honor side no. I quite remember. I'm just casting my mind back. If it says, I will not have any explanation for that. But one thing I remember, time ourselves in saying to me, she has an ongoing issue with Owusu Bempah by then, which has a seminal ewa court. And looking at things, how the court was handling Owusu Bempah seminal, she did said to us saying, judges, any police and dealing with Owusu Bempah. Na omu jaya asem no mane ko no ye asem no police case. She knows how to get the man into problem again. If you know, like all these issues opieba abontina or yes na ase or sacrificing no, all that runs into my mind.
Wow.
Can it be asem na ma American no? She's just using another trick, another form. As a or sacrifice here, and they are getting close to Owusu Bempah and his camp. But I cannot tell unless she herself comes out to tell that his plans are not a idea that's a DNA.
On say Owusu Bempah, vice president to call her because I heard her saying vice president to call her, Kennedy Japan to call her, and Alan Chamatina call. So do you think say? When she came, she realized the only person that can help her is Owusu Bempah, and na all pay favor from Owusu Bempah. Enti na all praise the enemies no against Muamuso no when she was in trouble.
Honor is another strategy because the woman realized she or like she has gotten Owusu Bempah. So when she also saw that, the case now, she has a whole lot of issues, and by so doing, say or sacrificing, that is the only way for media get Owusu Bempah. About on any issue, on any problems, yeah. But that way now is, I would say, a mind game that what she is playing is a mind game that this woman is playing because we've been with her for some time. We know what this woman is capable of doing and what she's not capable of doing. That's their oil for me, I would say is just fake, but it's just a matter of time for if anything, time will actually reveal her fakeness out to the whole world. Inti way more top politician I say vice president Owusu Bempah ho any if anything Alan Martin
okay, thank you. Now Osha time I call Ghana we meeting no who sign be say or you be a nibutumi fu sisia na wasre abrofo friend schizo like schizophrenia. On say you nimpa bia nububet me afusisia the next me no osre the next me no buefu. Did you notice sa sign no and now when notice bibia you thought say or a straightforward I mean yeah do you think say or a straightforward person?
Agradaa, as we all know, no yenim saying no like nakuma hano in time ni boot me full so easily. The slightest thing we will not nakuma akosro and she will not care what is by her. She can do things and then at some few minutes, they will say to nobody wants to hear why are they you? Then she will try to explain herself, come and do things to explain herself. But the more she does that, the more she worsens situation. Into we saw it on her. She really has it.
between you and Amankrado, did you ever think say a time will come like why any too much intimate carton and you just kept it like that?
No. This is a good question you have asked. Wow. Honestly, it got to a time we got fed up with some of her actions and some of her doing. It got to a time, honestly speaking, me per se, it got to a time I got fed up. If you say, oh, you'll be all the time in Tokwa Yaku or social media, or no, Kofaba. Most of Intokwa Yana Yenene Namno, Yakuni Nano, or no, Ube, or to make all ya dear. Now we have to be coming on social media to defend her. You better defend the Akasasa, spending precious time, credit, and all that. And then when we win, Yakuntopa, you say you didn't put in play. Ube wana mamina sa for ye bidu on social media no so then as I some babontin them it's all the time like with this woman who didn't here unja into kwakunda who didn't here all the time o precious time o find ye bibia say o ba social media so they depending it got to a point in time I'm like this one cannot continue. 2023 me I'm growing so I'm going to stop certain things on this social media. It's got to a time we got fed up. We were like 2023 we have to see some changes in our life because it can't be saying oh what could you do we have to say beer timer or did despite what I say now you come to what I see you I was social media not to attention but you who you are say my camera or did you despite attempt or did you play you for them or and no another stress any problem can see it and also as any public tenacity now or defending no now you come to Kwamano and it's manina into no it was all the time to until it got to a point in time we got fed up. We were like 2023 we have to sit her down to talk to her until on one casa pieba bonte or Becca saying to no on person of we were all happy. We were like why my age man also come play so easy am I? Why not if I say I know the social media so come to kwa me who ye bia no e no na wo kan wa say social media so
mentia say otumika say moye ne boss or say because oti oye we otumika say Amankrado I'm your boss and maybe say Agradaa your boss and now you were just friends supporting her.
We were just friends supporting her. If you say honestly baby mete any baby Amankrado for instance mejuma me woni obi ekoye eduma na nipa ne saying to you saying that we did not sign any contract with her and on also ne yan sign contract you know say if anything yeah no boss and as no yeah boss and also on yeah she should bring the contract that we have with her out to show to people saying, why employing will be because no employing. But when we know it's just a social media, your friend is saying, terms are most people use me for instance when you use that terms on me, that maybe if you say terms it goes on social media, I don't even pay attention to it. And to answer this question, we didn't sign any contract with her. It was just a mere love, just a mere friendship. And any odona edikodi saying really did what we were supposed to do.
Eyampa say Ocheufie. And Ocheufia, what was the reason behind her giving you a house?
Sir, if you need issue, that one I will say something more about it and then skip to the next question. If you said that this question, I don't want to answer it. Me, I've been saying it. I want her to come and answer it because these issues are in
That's beautiful.
A strong one.
Yeah. Okay.
This is a strong one. I want her to come and answer people to answer this question because she also said it saying to no Omani fee, Wama Yamubi fee, Wama Yamubi a dime, what $11,000 to Amankrado in some day what can be. And me, I keep on bearing her. I want her to come and say it herself. Ombe and Sasa is question, and it's of course, because there is something behind it. And I don't want to be, how do you call it, a betrayal to bring all the secrets out. Internet person not answer that question.
Okay.
Yeah. Internet person besides our question. Nipa no who saw our life, but don't go through that question no man.
Nana Kwame, Nana Kwame. Even Nana Kwame, I had argument with Nana Kwame. Nana Kwame said, Nana Kwame, why are you speaking for Agradaa? Why are you supporting her? Do you know her? Osi mi nimino. Maybe sir say, hey, now I find the wife in nimino. A whole bro haha. But maybe sir will say, as a crab boy, as educated man, somebody who knows what time it is, what exactly prompted you to support somebody like Agradaa?
It's near friendship. Any friend is saying or drop. And me who be near my day, you when you otia bonti and as otio now who saying to you 1 or 2 issues we are not saying my day way. And yeah, when you have the voice, you also like to talk to defend some of the things.
Nana Kwame, also Onima Agradaa, and I know say you can testify. Person be say Nana Kwame Onima Agradaa na nimina edie na baaye ena ma your friend say Agradaa to me so phone ebe ye Nana Kwame with even his personality.
The baaye na saying no me Nana Kwame wife very nice. And I also saw saying no Nana Kwame Yubia on also social media and also anything that goes on in our community not good, he also speaks about it. So time like Mameno Yatino to Mona, who were finding it difficult to get her bills for her. I quite remember saying, I was on phone with Mami A Docas. You need Docas who phone, so and I make her say A. Until like I was even telling her or asking her saying, I didn't know Unyonko ba waba sema say like Ubeke Biabwa Unyonko ba, and then I started narrating everything to her, telling her or showing her how the thing all started. Until I say a honeymoon, Nana Kwame was at home with the wife. Until no, meaning wife a kasa and also a kasa wait. I heard his voice talking at the background. Into they say, I said, son, as some name called it here, and he said, the only year or bad time. It's no good. Into if you see a whole corner, and not quite say, saying, or can be Abuama, if say he also saw saying, what the woman was going through was not right at that time. But personally, no, on Yana Nakwami Adamfo, Onim, no, in Casada. Yeah. Nti ehon eno so ehwa ase free ya ansa na Kwame ede ne ho ba beje asemi ni
but Amankrado di nyoma bi be kire ya and nyoma no sometimes is a bit worrying on the net. Do you think that what Amankrado is doing can put Agradaa into problem? Because me say or Fred your friend is IGP and do you think that is safe for the woman?
Honestly, I would say saying what I said with the woman to like one-on-one is the two of us, and Amankrado also shared his own experience with the woman one-on-one in terms of saying only Amankrado edin komo like personal issues, the personal issues only Amankrado so some personal social media so saying she chose Amankrado over her own husband or And for someone to take that thing, no, let's say, only Amankrado edin komopa, only Amankrado edin komopa. Into no say Amankrado say, or one year maybe one the one or the Bible saying that it can even implicate her more. I do think saying it's true and it can be true also.
Wow. Enti Adentina me who say amongst some bloggers no say even when they call you no money within common poor almost record you. The person bisa say almost say illegal to record somebody without telling the person and because for instance me when I make asa edimidin komo no one can tell them say Slim I am recording you. Now they me all the komo bia hallelujah praise God when you know the law. So I'm asking say amongst our bloggers now I have audio I have video no do they know say illegal and illegal?
Most people, I think they don't know. I think they think it's fun. Almost my dream, they think saying, it's my phone. What I like, I can do with my phone. Maybe I meet me the maybe phone. And you'll be there, man. But forget saying, friends, our phone. No, be no so. Social media, and I say communication without phone, you cannot communicate with people. It is a may trail on your phone. Now when him say, oh, beer is not allowed on your phone. At least you have to tell me, and I say, Mami before. It's I don't think saying may friend will be and I say may friend madam for be. Na me him say or Baba recording me. Me kwa friend na me na could me personal in beer. Me personal be recorded there to me phone. You see. So that is how I think saying most people don't know. Most people don't know saying it's not illegal, but they do it for illiteracy sake. They think they are doing it to how do we call it? Protect themselves or to have things, evidence that one day. But I what do you want to say? If you have a clear conscience and you don't have any bad intention about people, how can you say things, and the friends are recording to or that guilty? Agradaa with how she is, we got to know saying to Oyobia or Wakuma, she is quick-tempered. Anything can happen, but we didn't care. Me, I never record that woman. Most of the time, we talk on phone. The same may record though. It will never happen, and it has never happened on social media about me.
Obi no bisa say Osha omo believe say enioma woman ye no you were part and parcel of it. Enti pa chompe say tie for no tie omo tie hu say na ebia wo ye na downfo ana na uka enioma na oye because enioma sika oji wa sorry no ebia enu so kan bi na odi twa ticket mam no nti pepese me hu say sa nioma no obeya a one mo discuss ho answer wa ya na ono no go ahead no ye.
No. That's Sanyama is her personal life. Nemeni Biwawa, she doesn't need our approval on it. Things that takes her personal life. To say be in the business, now sorry. Sikagali time me, I didn't know Sikagali time, so I will not talk about Sikagali. But now sorry, how a sorry no, she should run her church and all that. That is her own personal issue. We only talk or advise her when it comes to the media side. Near media, ebeba media no so ebegu ne ho fi and ase ebegu na asori no fi no. That is near my no kan wan asem ti say sikaditi ere near my dear. That's one we have no idea. Ube one say the social media no so. If you can defend, you defend. If it's bad and it didn't go well, that is where we'll come in and defend. If it goes well, that's one we have no, how do we call it, nothing to talk about. Nobody was involved in any of her things. None of us were involved. Only in discussing who maybe her own junior partners, she will be discussing it with. But I don't know, maybe Amankrado. But for me, you know what I know, no, she doesn't discuss those things with us. Yembona sometimes nyamano ba abontina yehu and it's disturbing her. We rather advise her, but she doesn't tell us before she does it. She's a grown-up woman, for crying out loud. Over 20 years, so she should be able to be bold and come out and say things. You know, nobody is behind me, but I'm quite surprised for a grown-up woman with 5 kids that you claim you have, how do we call it, businesses, you have workers, to come and sit on social media claiming say Amankrado nema we never be social media. It doesn't make sense. Then it means you are a small child. To say Amankrado ba or don't know control or no catch say yes. It doesn't make sense. For me, the mechanism, you know, she does her own things finish. When it doesn't go well, then we come in to, how do we call it, defend some of the things, because when you've been now for anybody say downfall or your it's got to a time we have a name for the 3 of us. Eja Oba anyone. This is the same woman that gave the 3 of us this name. So it means there was some bond between all of us. Okay. There was something called love. And that is what people don't understand. People will be asking, say, that bond, that love that you people showed, displayed on the social media,
the 3,
what exactly happened? And up till now, this woman has not been able to come out to clear the air, saying, you know, this is exactly what happened. But Oba, not in Echichi, or in back door, be to say, and it doesn't make sense. Because for this bond, the love that we had, we were sharing, you know, should not come and sit on social media and say, social media. These are things we could have solved back door. This has nothing to do with social media. So I think there is something that she is really hiding from her viewers, her followers, and also us. She should come out clearly and say what exactly is her problem.
Okay, now, me person me chill was so see idea back bi so hu ya. Now I thought it was a bit dangerous for you. I quite remember as time a court case in the you know. We risk with life o Ghana. Udru Ghana. Now Udru Ghana no. You know say Ghana, I mean most people are not enlightened about I mean you can say obi a gay, obi a lesbian, they don't understand that man. Even one guy beside say we a gay and I love the answer oh my and as we speak say and wouldn't Agradaa Adam for Bima, would you risk your life and gain and go and defend her?
The thing is that saying you know Obofour and I said pennyful baby saying you know once bitten spy shy. May they be American or social media so saying you know, where I come from, like my tribe. Or one thing is saying so now if anything wakata we near with saying you know really could be a grow. Onya what the better way now. And then I just saying to you the better no and yet see a sense. Me with what I went through with this woman, honestly, we all risk our life. I risk my life. Amankrado also risking his life. But I don't know, me saying to know, or don't know, friend me saying to know, me brother me risking my life. It was love, some odobia, person ye treno, and I but na ye saying answer was social media also. I have learned my lesson from it, and I know saying to know the viewers or our followers on social media will not see it just as a game that is going on or as a fight that is going on this social media. I will advise everybody saying to know we should all learn something on this social media, from fights, from educative program, whatever that is going on. You sit down and also take some advice out of it.
Thank you.
If it's there, and nobody could do it. Or telling the person no, you will be near it. Anka me risk me wu yanka and then me ye me tie nkrofo no asemanka. Maybe it wouldn't have led me to that extent. But I was also means so baby. I was like, we are all human beings. I cannot judge anybody, and nobody can judge me. So I just followed my heart to love a wonderful Ghanaian woman, and also, how do you call it, God creation. And it didn't work well. So I have learned my lesson. I don't think it will ever happen, though. It will never happen. It will never happen again. Never on this social media.
You personally dealing with her, you as Black Jesus Kokonsahini, dealing with Agradaa, do you think say she is a good woman or a bad woman?
Me personally, what I will say in a sense, we all have good side. Everybody has a good side and a bad side. Agradaa, I will not call her to be a devil. She has a good side. No matter what happens, she has her own good side. But sometimes she allows her bad side to overcover her good side, which is not good.
Beautiful.
It's that we all have our good side. If you are a human being, you allow your bad side to overcover your good side. It's a very dangerous thing, which I will advise each and everyone that has that to take it well. Because at the end of the day, your bad side is overcovering your good side, and it will not make people to really see your realness in you. People will see you as a fake person. People will see you to be not, how do we call it, real to them. People will see you not to be like authentic. You see, so I will advise each and everyone saying we should let our good side over to cover our bad side, not to allow our bad side to cover our good side, which is very bad. For me personally, I would also say yes, she's a good person, but her bad side overcover her good side more.
Would you be okay, say Agradaa so accept to say, okay, Slim, ubet me interview me because my friend me bisa say Black Jesus. Make me bisa question be na bibi or one person me bisa. You told me vividly, say Slim, I don't have anything to hide. Nyaminda me dawase. Thank you. And then what I say, I can ask you any question. Enti and I'm me no bi. Me pacho edien asem na bia mimbisa wa you would like to answer on this platform for us.
You are the host name for me, You have asked everything. Bibi obeso be say bia we bisa. This say bia o followers let me say. I saw a comment from today's TV for almost was here almost. And one comment I saw, I don't know who is behind the account. And the comment back who you saying
hey, no. I can see something. I think say
if you say who the comments maybe, and it's so funny, that is life. That is life. Say
okay, thank you. I can see today's TV. And I think I've said today's TV. I don't know whether it's Agradaa studio, but the when I mean what you said, this is Agradaa studio. Page. Or see, you people call me ungrateful. That is why I told you what I have done for you. Is it true? Because this is what it says. I see today's TV live. Is it true, sir, my friend, ungrateful before her coming out to tell you people, to tell in Crawford, the why I'm Mamwana?
Claim. When we say make her same view, but maybe if she is the one, may son can be known to us and not make her. I said saying sometimes you should come out and explain yourself. You can't be ungrateful. Ask yourself, saying a day in a man if I saying to me ungrateful. At that moment, maybe something has happened. You said something at that moment, and that thing you said at that moment made you ungrateful, not what you have done. If you say ungrateful now in Crawford friend, people are not calling her ungrateful. Say, "Uma Amankrado fie, Uma Amankrado car, Uma bide car, second class and as a first class in ma bide." But in somehow Obeka, at that time, that made people to say you are being ungrateful on this point. You are being ungrateful on this point. And when somebody calls you ungrateful, the person brings you or tells you the reason why he's calling you ungrateful. So when you come and address that issue, not to bring other stuff, sir, a wound here. To say Oba Bonte, typical example. What a crazy your friend is saying, Mami Ngege. What a crazy your friend is saying, Natina TV. Leaving your bloggers behind. Claiming, making it look as if say, yeah, bad people at the mouth.
Okay. Yeah.
Making it obviously for social media, everybody in this world to see saying to know at that moment now, who praising in Crawford, making us look as if we are bad, we are how do you call it, your enemies. That time as saying BNC, that is where we mean you are ungrateful. But about explaining what he said, you know, I can't and not in the money bar and Becca saying to why you say, am I? It's how they thinking. Obi can be there instantly, no, as someone in Paniglasso at the Casano. That is where you should address it. Until Betna Bontina will Casa de Brea, Casa de Brea, then I walk. For you, no, you think you are making a point. You think you are, I'm sorry to say, I respect your platform. For you, no, maybe a wide dream, look, I say, can you answer? But Obi or Tia in Sasama, can you Nancy be it's a summer, dear, we are Yannipanaka say you are ungrateful. You are not answering that issue, but rather complicating issues. In summer air,
so when you people were fighting for Agradaa, no, Ngege was not on down for any Agradaa, and for her to come out, na more fighter man no, praise Ngege no. I know that the problem in the buy and me person me who the connection because there's no smoke without fire. There's no fire without smoke. Allow me mali abed. Into me person me who say connection because how can you go to jail like you know for 42 days and then you come out and then within a twinkle of an eye opponent the mono iodine or be praising. So what is behind that connection?
Well, sir, no, I can't say the woman has not been fair to any of us. If you say, Oba Bonte, who say, won't pet your penny say, into Quabia, the money will be in your some person fine. When you come on social media, now, Ebia, who praise it on one, they were against you. They created into Quacosu way now between what Agradaa instant same baby now. You knew 99% and I say 100% are these people. 100% are from these people. Into quiet social media, so I these people are the champion of Nema Ekosu or Wabrabumina. But Obetna social media, so Obe praises Amankrado. Na Amankrado. What in Yaka saying to no Amankrado onim kasa Amankrado ono ne nsem like you really destroyed Amankrado to the whole world. And on a coffin same way in Aba you.
Wow.
Nobody wanted to talk. Amankrado and kasa obi aye say yen kasa. It's a yen na yepe. And na yedi ye ho ebe ball. And then nobody wants to talk.
Okay.
But till time or the innocent people, legends for a bemo, in Crawford, ye draw more a bemo. Me make a saying to know, even this fight has nothing to do with Amankrado. It has nothing to do with Amankrado.
Okay.
I was expecting, says a mommy when you be the one. I should be the person or the people who are social media. So. If you say, Obedidi, if anything, I quite and I mean, P.A. Kasiamano, ever fire, no saying, I will not sit down for you to disrespect an innocent man. Odia said, about Bratter and Wankasa, Nigeria about Bratter, Nibushi and Fana say, if anything, about Bratter and Wuku, Nigerian Fabo Bratter and Wuku. Obi any bush you more than Kwame. Now it's that na social media, so say Ubeguna na Kwame. It's nobody who accept it. Nana Kwame followers will not accept it. We that we love Nana Kwame will not accept it.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Pacho one can say, and if I know can say fee.
Say one, but I would meet you.
Oh. The Sabato, the stubborn boy, the Sabato.
Social media and Mama Party.
Okay.
We are social media, my Yentin Casa, the personal presence, who maybe Sema Casa, Sabato, Casatia, no, yeah, Global, a group of courses. Yeah, they could have Sabato meeting on your people, your permission, yeah. Abrobanso biasem nti social media nti e bia maka wasamba kumena no twincha se bia me mfa wani munya from presence e bia ni die sare die ni die ma na me no good one bad but the chance Jesus you won pa good ni won bad se be se ni pa na tana uti me pa because who be ke wa be ma me na no be good na ni bad. I'm fine, I was swapping my mountain good win bad. But me plan and I quack, and me, mammy, I got that be paid. The more my ben on come on, good, I'm in the bad. Into the bad. This is the beach here. More my ben and come with my gas. Oh, your best slow. See the same say, yes, Yano. And that's about the next Yano. Who fit a copper at my one team, a beer, and me shows a beer. Nipana who knew the bad, now knew the good. Now went in young control, maybe the CNT, or Barbontia on a community, so and panel, and so because no tia. Name so we know name so what. I started no dear pa. Did they be asked, we have a castle body. No bad, yes, only good now, only bad. The bad and no one would take it. There's a moment, no man, one would pay what Bramon bad. Now, 50 people see a mujan beba. Same sort as here. Because my minister won't come to Kabi. He is about to. Nami no Mukasama Mamma Mokunto Mamma. And I may fret my many young to Kakun. Yes, I could do some family going to Kabi. Yes, I'm rejecting some members of Bakuma. Why don't you support the woman? Say you're not attack for if it's your jatum or in Gege. And not so Sagra or Kuma because in Gega no one minute in Bonnie, no cancer, but and then my minister was important. My minister could be. It is a blanket back in Pani. With Dinamia Antona Seton, but Mammy say, and Yana said, what you say? Into the Amukram, said they didn't live in order to what was I with that briefly? And why don't you see the part in the good side? Now, who can a fashion in Panessa? And the band work on what on said, Ayana says, no, me, sorry, Amankrado. And I said, Amankrado, Slim, the Amankrado was him. But I mean, I got a Amankrado. But the Amankrado, no man never can cry. Yes, in India, because Amankrado, who walk to Kama. How come and agree? And some amino be crown a hammer, maybe I'll be cassetia, and Cabo Pep and will be an answer of Pepper so. I could say the entire about there's a way to me. Now, Bob wants to work out in a corner. We know so on your way.
Okay, my main bisa question say why wouldn't say Facebook asema obia to meet na dem na wa kaka we enti don't you think say bia oni Agradaa kasa ana bia Agradaa kan bibia ama ono so na kuma ba or yes sir because sometimes we make me answer why reverse it
DJ good pa DJ we ni papa BJ framing somewhere meaning BJ for never say meaning that BJ ipaoye means I won't social media gigis and the pen wa boni papa here umsa misaka ni nkasa be makomanye ba social media askana nsema makomanye ti na gigigi na dansa Agradaa tie so woni Agradaa kasa dana so watani kasa busa Agradaa be kam be social media obaso ane bia okuni different stand ni bia obisono se ositi hata me brand na be an woni me ene minim na na wana na nimi onza na nasem kebeti makase o minim nana inkujana na echi na memfa konti Agradaa be me yensa na which means I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing I can do is say if I have access to Agradaa if I have access to Nana, I say me pan natural. No be adding to trade the clear. Because I say the plan will come apart any credit. Which is passing. And to know the mena, a banana must come now. Agradaa, which means I don't know what I'm doing. The only thing is I stay in the middle. Say no one access here, another casa. At least me a a palace tia or the according to more access to Agradaa, no according to Hosos. That is the only thing I can make my there's no chance. If you couldn't do that and you come out to fight in the middle of every time you know, which means you don't know what happened. There's also because my so you'll be a Okasamana and Okasama Manaka. Then I'm also so Okasamana, Agradaa so banana. Son, what why don't you stay tuned? Not only quiet, not only quiet how to solve the two of them problem.
But Sabato, maybe dear say, Nana Kwame doesn't come in. Me, I don't support that. Say, assuming say Nana Kwame you don't want any war problem. Solve it with her. What has it got to do with? It is the Ekasa way. Make me can be about Agradaa husband. But do you know why I'm not saying it's not everything I like about Agrada's husband? What you are saying, but also I'm in call that side because I'm not discussing about him. So when it was what stops you from coming and insulting Nana Kwame to that level? That one, yeah. I mean, it's not on at all. What you say? So once you do that, somebody will take over. Because ABS and Kabian and wife here. It be our access and I said, be a bit and I said, Mr. Casacho, we are the okay. Yeah, but okay, Sabato. I'm saying Obisu friend. I'm saying why? In Tiavesa Casabim, thank you so much. Why? Assembly dear to my for Doctor Gumaka. Okay. Maybe I'm a negative bomb. Maybe also the Baban. Okay. The only thing is that we have to apologize. Now, we not doing to okay. Because we my Agradaa. Bye bye. Sabato, Charlie, thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
BJ. Yes. I mean, so what dia another caller.
My main Claire.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, boss. But we want to go straight to where Obe to me Ebisa BJ. Oh, I can say then I tell you.
Hello.
The Amankrado. Charlie, Factor so because unim me sure say this man.
MC will program be now and way back at Chapa or JD.
Yes. 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 Yes.
You feel it. Yes, was you, Kenya, Agradaa Best, and one of the underground rappers.
Exactly. That is true. When the mission said, no, this man, I know him. Me do mami me say show me wie na me fiancé ni me hu no me ne full stage ni atwe no me na me hu say hey next time me caution wa wundi machi bi from that time no me say we ndi machi biem
Amankrado Sabato have me say we crowd.
Yes. Hey, Charlie. Wow. Me patch post na send me na me fan to me page. I love to see that. Charlie, Amankrado, Charlie, where be me dawase for the honor. Because now I was coming on you, me bow so because also me so one weekend naturally you to me tnas because BJ has done really well. Me wasting the time. Amankrado, matter yankoso.
Yeah, okay. Where you me dance no program here oye.
Thank you.
Nice super.
Yeah, thank you.
Na ayi back kan say won say na share eyes kasa.
Yeah.
Won te show no obi ho make it point.
Na o make it serious point.
O make it serious point but o ba cut. Na say the next caller ba no o make it identify that tangible point. Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
Slow down the show.
Yeah, so it's true, yeah.
You know, during the course of the day, you know, the big cause are rectified.
Thank you so much.
A year cost the months to be a casa. BJ send I'm swapping it.
Onyo no kasano. Yeah.
Agradaa. Yes, faithful.
Wow. 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 Why you say? Oh.
Defend the Agradaa, make my poor, said the PJ, Amankrado.
I love that. Yeah. Yeah, yes, true. There be. Wow. Yes. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Debbie, I never.
But say people me go down for Agradaa life one. Listen, let Agradaa be just one thing that can pass yasem. I said one membership as you. I Obofour okay and Agradaa be chimia one side.
Oh, okay. Amankrado, hold on, because fighting na mentiasie. Seriously speaking, because Sunday buyer all of a sudden Nana Kwame then hit me Because you see, Nana Kwame has been a very good brother. Yeah. Oh, Nana Kwame, he told me so hard. Say, I wish I can come and say something for Nana Kwame, but it was something. I'm saying this to my brother. Say, I called him because I said, me Paucho, Nana Kwame, can you stand the fire that is going on? If you can't, Pelbe Bitina, because I don't know why you're getting, but and then BJ explained that to me. Say it was because the wife needed to discuss it, and then Obeti Asamna said that is why Nana Kwame also started. Enti enye boni enti
Opia or sensible enough. Yeah, a good diabo and the kennel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Started some plastic insinuations. Not many people about the social.
Yeah.
Now, Pastor, me know for that now, not me a movie.
Yeah.
And to be glad, I'm about to only 6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. Okay. You exactly. Oh, David. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Wow.